Now we're live on YouTube. Just because Leo arrives, Leo arrives, so I put on YouTube live now. So we are ready.
Stay on the wrong with YouTube.
Yes. So Marcus, introduce ourselves, and you are the leader of the room. So please join the room, manage the conversation. It's all for you, man.
Okay, so I'm Marcos, I'm 70 years old. I live in São Paulo nowadays, but I was born in Paraná. I'm a student of high school, and this topic of today will be very, very important because I'm living this situation, and it's all of my day. And I'm gonna choose now Leo to introduce yourself, please.
Oh, yeah, I'll send the
Hey
question.
guys,
So.
good morning. My name is Leonardo Lopes. I live in São Paulo, but I was born in Belém do Pará. I am 25 years old and I'm studying data analysis today.
Really good, really good.
And I choose a Philip.
Philip's there.
Good,
Hey, man.
good morning, guys, everybody. So my name is Felipe, and I'm a musician. I'm very happy as well to talk about this subject. I hope we have a great conversation.
Yes, really nice. Choose someone.
Hey, Milena.
Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Milena. I am 15. I'm in sophomore year in high school and I live in Brasilia. I am almost a month in TNT, so yeah.
Really nice. Oh, Lara, please introduce yourself. I don't know who is Lara. Tell me, tell me.
So my name is Lara. I'm 21 years old. I am from Governador Valadares, Minas Gerais. I am a medical student. I'm here on TNT for 5 or 4 months. I don't know, and that's it.
Totally. So I think I already introduced myself, but my name is Heitor. I'm 24, living in Berlândia, Minas Gerais, and I'm a scientist. That is it. Really quickly. I don't know who left. Alice, you.
Hello, my name is Alice. I'm 17. I'm a student and I live in Bahia. I'm from Bahia.
Really nice. You are a student, a high school student or college?
Yes, high
High
school
school, yeah.
student. I'm 17.
Oh, really nice, really nice. You and Marcus are a high school student. So talk about the topic today. You already have the distance learning nowadays?
Actually, no, because I study at a public school and we are not having distance classes, but I attended an English course and I had some classes, some online classes. So I know how it works. And I had ballet classes online, which is so different.
Oh, this is so nice. Really, really. Oh, how it works? How it works? I'm really curious.
It's really different. You have to put your camera far from you, and
Yes.
I use my chair to be a barra do ballet. I don't know how to say this in English.
Yes.
Yes, I
bar.
need to use a chair, and I try to emulate what the teacher is doing, but it's harder to learn. It's so difficult, really.
Yes, I can imagine
It's
this.
really, really strange because the images, it's like turn, porque esquerda, direita, right, left, is so confused when you're seeing on the camera.
Yes,
so
because when we are like zoom, we are the mirror image.
yes,
Yes.
so it's really confused, but it's working.
Oh, nice, nice. So what's your opinion about this experience about distance learning in general, about the ballet, if you think it's difficult because it's difficult left, right, another.
Yes, but I think that is the way that we find to try to be connected, to continue doing the things that we like, because with the social distance we can't meet the people to take these classes or to learn the things. So that's the solution that we find. So I think that it is good. It's essential, actually. Not good, but
Yeah.
yes, that's what we have.
Totally, totally.
I totally agree
yes.
with what she said, because
Keep
I
going.
think that is essential. As what happens, I think it would be worse, right? It would have been trouble if there were no online teaching or online learning, right? Because at least we're trying to do our best, Of course, it's not perfect. It's not the best method. I still prefer to have face-to-face classes, but it's the what they can do, right? There's no other way, and it's nice that nowadays we have this technology and helping us out.
Yes, I agree. Totally agree. Oh, Marcus, I became a leader. I don't know why, but you can message me. Marcus, you're here. I don't know. Lara, what is your opinion about it?
I started to have learning distance now in quarantine. I never had this experience before. And it was very difficult in the beginning because I don't know this thing about you have to organize your own schedule. You have to have the discipline to wake up early and uh, turn out your computer and things like this and pay attention. There is no one to tell you what you have to do and how you have to
Yes.
do. So it was different, but I think I have facilities for this. I am a kind of how can I say, perfectionist person. I like
Yes.
to have organized agenda and things like this. So I adaptate for this, but I think it's still difficult because I like to have the teacher to ask questions when I want to in person, and look in the eyes who is talking and things like this. And yeah, I think it's it. Guys, let me just say, my friend is
Uh,
another room, and I
yes.
text her WhatsApp to see how she is going, and she's like, oh my gosh, everybody's talking. What I'm going to say? It's funny. And she said to me, if I don't understand, I say to her, it's just you ask for her page.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bruno is there. Bruno is there too.
Yeah,
Bruno is
I
the
said
host.
Bruna is very cool, and she said yes, she is, but I think it's kind of funny, and what I think is it's good for us to be in different room because I think she's feel more comfortable. There is no one she knows in the same room. I don't know if I was there, she's feeling the same way, so it's
Yes.
funny. I'm curious to see how it is going to be for her.
I'm curious too. I put in another room just to to separate. I don't know how to separate you two, you and
Yeah,
her
it's good. It's good. The
to
first
see how it
time,
goes.
I think it's better. I think.
So, Leo, your opinion, man.
Yes, I use YouTube as a platform to learn since in 2012. I guess it it was when I was starting to the university, and I always have to watch the same subjective every time. So it's a good it's a good place to practice the repeat listen and try to have a kind of particular teacher, because it's a it's important. It's the learning process. It's something you need to repeat every time. So you don't watch something just once and you learn about it. It's necessary to repeat and repeat.
Yes, I agree. The process of learning, yeah, depend of each other, but it's uh, always I don't know, a long process. Depend, but yes. Have Milena, what do you think?
It's also my first time with
Hey, welcome. It's our first
um
time here.
no, with distant learning.
Ah, okay. Oh, sorry. So, welcome to distance learning. It's what I
Yeah.
talk about.
So it's, as Lara said, it's hard because you have to do your own schedule. So you have to be really disciplined. And it's been really hard, because I'm not really good at concentrating without the teacher in front of me. So it's
Yes.
hard, but I think we're getting used to it.
Yeah, it's something that we didn't use it to do. So this change and deal with this change is it's difficult. It's difficult, totally.
Yeah.
Marcus, you're ready, man.
Yeah, sorry, but now I'm back.
Oh no, the time you become host, everything happened. So
Yeah.
okay, so totally okay. Don't worry.
So I can start with the question or say my opinion.
Yeah, the first question. What's your opinion about
Okay.
the
So the first question
distance learning?
is, have you ever had a distance learning experience and what is your opinion about it? So
Yeah.
yes, of course. Since I think the first week that we come in the quarantine was the already starts the distance learning. It was very difficult because the first month was horrible, was awful because the school didn't have our number, so we can't be contact with them. And then they have to discover our number and make groups of WhatsApp, and then the Google Meet and Classroom was very difficult. But now I think everybody that has a computer it's handle. So that's something that about the people that don't have the computer or don't have a smartphone. So for them it's very hard. And I think this distance learning, the quarantine, show us about the difference between us, the difference of social class. So I think it's very difficult, but happens. And Lara, what do you think?
I already answered about this, and for me it was very difficult too to adapt in this different type of learning. But yeah, I have to deal with this in a way or another.
No,
Yeah. And Milena?
I think everyone already
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
first.
the
So
first, yeah,
sorry.
you can skip for the second.
Okay, don't worry. And the first model of distance learning was the book. Yeah. Have you ever used a book or ebook to learn something? How was that experience? Oh, it's hard. Do you have some experience, Flau?
Yeah, I use it to learn it with books every time. I really like to read books. So uh, it's really common on the books we have a deeper learning. It seems like a teacher just give to you. It's not a shallow, but it's a basic learning, and you need to continue your study. So book is a good place to learn more, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of said in the chat that Marcos. Yeah, it's me because I'm on computer too.
Oh, because there is different names, so I thought, oh
Yeah.
my God, there is another Marcus in the room.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's me. And Lara, go ahead. Do you have some experience?
Um, for me, in the beginning, I started to look for PDFs for to uh, books and things like this. And it was kind of easy because there is a group on Telegram where we can find the other kind of books that I need. And it was hard because I used to go to library and pick a lot of books, big books, to see how it is, and I was used to, estava acostumada a ficar folheando os livros. I don't know how to say this in English. And now with PDF is very different because I don't have the same the same the same thing, And but now I think I prefer PDFs and a kind of way. I stop to think because I don't have to carry all this heavy books. I have all the books that I want in my computer. It's so much easier. And now I discover how to mark, grifar as coisas no PDF. So it's good too. And yeah, that's it. And for the meetings, we use the Google too. And I think it's all. There is no more than this for our classes.
Yeah. And Heitor, have you ever?
Yes, I think since I was child, we already have these books and realized that reading a book is a distance learning was, whoa, really? And yes, because not a face to face to some teacher or another kind of this person. So we start to reading books, e-books or PDFs. The college is old. I spent a lot of time in the library too with big books. So with these PDFs and another kind of ebooks, we have all the kind of subject in our computer, in the internet. So it's easy to learn. And like Leo said, it's a it's complete what the teacher show you, what you learn on classroom, on another kind of different ways to learn it. But it's a complete them. So it's really good. And I totally like it. I like it so much.
Great. And Felipe, please. Felipe, if he's not here.
Guys, I'm here. It's organizing here because my phone the problem is falling all the time. And it's okay. Now it's okay, guys. Yes, it's very useful. I think everything, right? Is books. The only problem is what Lara said that it's complicated. You have to carry all these books, right? It's better to have in PDF nowadays. We have technology for this, so and it's better for the environment as well. When you don't spend something, we can learn by iPad, right? You can use our Kindle. I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger that he gave a tablet to all the students from public school in California. And so because he realized that the students had to carry all that have books, right, in his backpack. So he said, now the students will have a tablet. So he just need to go to school carrying a tablet with all these PDFs, all the books necessary. So it's very helpful. I wish we had this in Brazil as well.
Yeah, talking about that, I studied in school with a public school that they gave to us a notebook, and it was very small, but it works as a computer. So then we can make some studies, some research to school. I think it was the part one. I don't know how to say, but well, for me was very different because so you're winning some present. It's a technology, so you can play, you can make some work for school. It's very there's a lot of possibilities. So uh, when the end finished, we have to devolver. I don't know how to say for school because they gonna give to another student. So yeah, here in Brazil, I think we already had, but in the public school, just mine because in the particular, I think that already have the system using some kind of technology. Yeah, and Alice, please.
Oh, I like to learn from books. I think it's really good. You can find another another things to complement your studies, your study, and I like it. But I don't like to study from PDFs. I didn't get used to it because I don't know. It's for me it's hard to read the things through the computer or this kind of thing. I prefer the paper book, of course. I know that's heavy, but I really do prefer the paper books. I think that is more comfortable to read. You can put whatever you want on your house. So yes, I prefer the paper books.
Yeah, I feel the same thing. And Leo, did you say this question? Yeah. Okay. So Milena.
In Milan, yeah.
I never stopped to think about that the book was like the first distance learning. I never thought about this, and it's funny, right? So I really like to learn with books. I read a lot, so it's not really hard for me to learn with them. But about the online classes, learning with the teacher really far away from me, it's not that easy. But I do like reading, so it's a resource that I like to use to learn new things. So yeah.
Yeah, very good. And the third question, it's are online platforms for distance learning good enough? And what can they improve? So I'm gonna start. The most that I always use is the Google Classroom for to see activities, and the meetings it's for Zoom or Google Meet. Yeah, Zoom I prefer most because there are a chat, and then you can up your hand, so there's a lot of possibilities for you participate of the class and these things. But I think that for me it's not enough because we are far away, so we can't understand something about the internet, the connection. It's very hard because uh, maybe sometimes the teacher of mine, so it's very hard. And Heitor, how it's for you?
Oh, like I said, for me, I prefer Zoom too. I prefer Zoom because a lot of options and facilities that have here a breakout room and another kind of facilities. But then I use it too much with TNT, you know. So I use it too much. So I learn and it's more easier, I think. But uh, what can improve? I think make more how can I say useful or friendly the connections and the connections with other people. I don't know. You can. I don't know if we have a personal react with other people without a chat. You know, without a chat, without another kind of situation. I don't know. This kind of improve the connections with the people. They improve the sensations or the feelings of bring contact with other people. Can be improved. I don't know, but for me, it's like that.
Yeah. Leo, please say your opinion.
Yeah, I don't think that only one platform can do everything we need. So, but I guess that if we combine, for example, Zoom, Google Classroom, for example, here we can talk, we can share our screen, but it's not a good place to share files. So it's not a good to organize or, for example, PDFs, and Google Classroom can help with it. So I think it's combining platform. It's a good idea.
Yeah. And Lara?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think the most worst thing, the worst thing is the internet connection, because if your connection it's bad, you can uh, watch the class, and yeah, this is the worst. But I think it's getting better, because now we have a lot of these platforms. I For my class I use Google Meet, but I like Zoom. I already use free call conference, Google Meet, and others for other things that I have aligned. And I think if the students and the professor are how can I say disponible, um, or they wanted to really they have interest in this, can be very good, because what I see in my classes or other classes that I participate is a lack of interest in about the students, because sometimes the professor is there trying to talk and and nobody responds and nobody give a feedback and nobody turn on the camera, so it's like you're talking with a wall. So this is difficult for me, but I think when all have the interesting to learn and they are dedicated to it, it's more easy, you know.
Yeah, that is. And Milena?
I don't know if like a high school experience is enough like by online classes, but I think when you are learning like a new language, you can just learn by internet, you know, so it's good enough. But as a high school student, it's not like being a whole experience good. So I don't know. It's complicated because I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah. And Alice?
I agree with Milena. This year would be my last year on high school because I study in an institute federal. I don't know how to say this in English, but it's IFBA, and we have 4 years from high school. I I do informatics. Is that correct? Yes. So this year would be my last year. I was on the first year, and I would like to have this experience with my friends, have the graduation. You know, it's the last year from high school. So it's kind of sad because I'm not having this whole experience, but I know that it's for the better because we are having the distance to save our lives, to save the others' lives. So it's the way that we find. Uh, but what we we should improve in these platforms, it's I think the same of Leo. They should figure out some way to put in Zoom, for example, a way to share files, share pictures. This should be great because you can have more information. You can, oh, I'm gonna share this. You can share books or these other kind of things. Should would be good to improve the whole experience. If you could send pictures or explanations. I don't know, but I think that's a good new tool, ferramenta. I don't know, to improve. To
Yeah. I feel the same thing because I'm on the last year for high school, and see all the thing it's coming away. It's very sad. The graduation and the trip that we're gonna do. The courses, and it's very very sad, but happens. And how you said is to save our life, so it's very very important. And Felipe?
Hello guys, I totally agree. I I remember what I think was Lara saying. Sometimes it's a matter of understanding, like this, to have this understanding between the teacher and the students, because the most important, in my opinion, is the relationship. They can create the connection. I think the best connection is this: if the teacher has a good dialogue, yes, has is very transparent, is very helpful, it can work out. Yes, and the students as well has to be very helpful. And it's all about, I think, the attitude, just the way they are intending, they are willing to make it happen. Yes, and it's interesting. It's because we know that we have limits, right? And the technology show us that. I think sometimes, wow, you cannot compare. It's amazing when you have a class, face-to-face class, it's something so much better. I feel I have this different experience, and I have actually now I think we should give more value for face-to-face classes. Now I think we are learning that we have to give more value.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The fourth question I think we can answer is what the most people miss in distance learning. It's personal contact with another person. What is the importance of socializing and contacting other people? And what can distance learning do to improve this? It's hard. Felipe, can you
Yeah.
answer?
Uh-huh. Well, all right, nice, very good. Yes, I was talking a little bit about that. That is different, right? So it's not the same feeling when you have a class. Yes, distance learning. Yes, this personal contact, this interaction. I think the way you have the time, this, how can I say this? Predisposition you have, exactly because you prepare yourself to go to school, and you are in a classroom when there is the teacher, and you can ask the teacher directly your questions. Now when you are like distance learning, you don't have this contact, like it's different. You have to send an email sometimes, right? And there's everything like scheduled, right? You have the time. The class is only from 9 to 10. Yeah. And so I think that I miss a lot of things. For example, I had a professor that we used it to go for coffee, so we would go after the class to get a coffee, to talk more, to learn more. And nowadays it's not possible. So I miss these moments. I miss a lot. I miss, but exactly what's the importance of socializing, contact with the people? Is everything. Actually, in my opinion, school is for socializing, right? But that's why it's important, school in a society, because you learn how to act collectively, how to be in a group. Because if you only have online lessons, they don't have an idea how to work in a company, right? How to behave in front of your strangers. And that's what I think, yes, this is learning to do to improve this. And what can distance learning to do to improve this? Yeah, they're improving step by step. Yes, it's becoming, distance learning is nowadays you have platforms, as you said, guys. For example, now we are using a platform, amazing Zoom. It's like a class. It's very nice, uh, and I hope they'll have this augmented reality in the future. So I think we have these holograms, So instead of being on a screen, people will be able to see the person hologram in the future. It will be so nice.
Yeah, and talking about the missing, the thing that I didn't like it's about to take the bus, and now I'm missing take the bus earlier and wake up very sleepy and to get the bus and go to school. Yeah, I miss that, but I can't do anything for that. So, Alice, do you miss too?
Yes, of course. I was used to how can I say complain about take the bus every day to go to school, but now I miss I miss it a lot, really. The time with my friends, my classmates, I think that we can't how can I say substitute
Replace.
replace this experience because they didn't find a way to do this like holograms, but I think that if it would exist wouldn't be the same because it's still different. And yes, I miss the whole experience of high school. I use it to help my friends with the subjects in school. So when you, for example, explain math, it's so difficult from distance. You you have to sit on the side of the person and explain. Oh, 2 + 2 it's 4, and I think that explain this it's harder on online classes. So I miss everything about it. I miss everything about the real life, the real life.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, if there is something that I don't miss is taking the bus. For me, it's the bad thing. I don't miss
Yeah,
at all.
everyone saying a lot of
No, it's terrible. I hate.
So please answer the question too.
For me, I think that I forgot to say that for me it's the worst part, and I really miss is the practical classes because how you learn how to examine a patient if you don't have the patient in front of you. In the med school, this is the hard thing because it's impossible you to learn examine a patient if you don't go to the hospitals and do an anamnese and talk with him and see a surgery or something like this. It's totally different. So for me, this is the the worst part that I really miss in the beginning. But now we are going to the clinical and things like this. Of course, with the equipments, the protection, you know, and but we kind of feel prejudicado in some way because it's like we are missing something and we are missing time too because the time is passing. Um, we have to learn this, but now we are doing the what we can to minimize the damage about this. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and I don't know if we can answer or or what do you think? You're muted.
Yeah, now I got it. I think we can answer. I th- Me as the last one. I don't know, but
Yeah,
for me, the socializing. It's like Philip said. It's a school. It's for socializing, guys, not for only learning. So we are there's for complain about our problems, chat with everyone, gossip, a lot of things. So this is socializing, and we miss that. We miss that so much. So I don't know what can distance learn can do to improve that, but the contact with the other and socializing it's so important and make us a society indeed. So that is it. That is it for me. It's the most important thing. Let's bring all the guys back. Uh, but I don't know. Like I said, nah, that is it. I don't know. So, I have something to add about this. Let's see. Another one's yeah about the hybrid programs that merge face to face and distance learning. For me, I think it's a good thing, but I don't know how it works. But for me, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. How do you think, Marx?
yeah. I think that it's very Black Mirror. So I don't know how it's gonna work. Like you said, it's very very hard. I forgot that Milena. I think she didn't answer the question. I don't know if you have time for this, but
Uh, Milena, you there? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. About
You can
the
answer. The for
what
yeah, about the socializing and what the missing of socializing.
I think socializing it's what motivates people. So like going to school and like see my friends is what motivates me the most to go there. So when we are in online classes, we are less most motivated. You know, you have to push yourself harder to study and participate of the classes.
Yes. So, welcome back, guys. Hey, how it's going in our room? I don't know. Let's see. Pedro, Pedro Amaral. Pedro Amaral.
Oh, it was very
Hey,
nice.
man.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What do you talk about?
We talk about distance learning. Yeah, the questions was all about this.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Bruna, you as a teacher, how it work in your room?
It was very nice. We had different opinions and different like levels of distance learning.
Yes,
Books
really nice.
books were very controversial in our room because some people really like it, some people not like that much, and it was very nice. It was very nice topic to discuss about because I have some view, but I didn't know what other people
The other,
thought
yes.
about it. Mm-hmm.
And let's see, Leticia, your first time here. Hey, what do you think about it? About the conversation, your room? I don't know, all the things in general.
I think it's nice. The guys is nice, and nice to meet you, everyone. And I think we have different opinions about distance learn, but it's nice.
Okay, really good, really good.
Oh, I just
That's
want to say that I am very far of you for being here until the end, and that's it.
me too, me too. I'm really proud.
Monday mornings are hard for me, so I am not thinking straight yet. So, but I'm trying. I promise you, I'm trying.
Guys, I want to thank you all, but because Monday morning it's really hard. I know, I know, and you're here. So thank you so much, and Marcus to be here with me too. You know, as a co-host, when you become a host, everything can happen. So you have some
Yeah,
problems with the
yeah,
sound. It's
I
happened.
saw
It's
that.
happening. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. It's like this happen. But let's see another opinion about it. I don't know, David, you man.
Uh, in your home, I think the principle is social contact is the difficult for all. It's the same point of all of us, and it's a change of experience and learning how to use the platforms, how to use the books, and it's so it's it's so grateful for participating in this room and grow up my knowledge in just talk and in the English too. It's so grateful for.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you all guys. Thank you all.
Heitor,
Yeah.
we had two foreigners in our room. Davi is talking to us from Canada, and
Oh, I don't know that.
yeah, and Vanessa is talking to us from Dublin.
Oh guys, really nice, really nice. Hey Vanessa, tell me about your experience. I don't know, how you think about the conversation.
Oh my God, English for me isn't very difficult because I am shame but because I don't know speak English, I can understand, but I don't know. I feel nervous, and I stay here since December. I come with my husband. He was software engineer, and I need to speak English because I can't talk to other people. It's difficult. Here, he was very most of Brazilians, but but speak English it's difficult.
So there you are talking to 14 people, and that is it. You are talking, and we are here to do that. We are here to do that, to talking to each other and realize that it is just talk, and everyone here understand you, so you pass your message. That is the point. That's the point, So thank you so much to be here. And Guy, you can talk.
No, I can. I thank you for this opportunity. I don't know the name, the words.
Oh,
yeah,
my pleasure. My pleasure.
I'd like to say for Vanessa and David or Davi, I don't know, to invite you. I'm inviting you for all of the meetings that we have this week, and you are so inviting. And I think we're gonna be more friends, talking about more, and you're gonna be more comfortable talking. So I inviting you guys.
Thank you.
Yes. So guys, just to finish, I want to thank you all, but answer the feedback, guys. It's an important thing for us, to improve ourselves as hosts, improve the TNT, improve all their meetings, and you receive an email with the forms to ask them. And please answer with your heart, put your feelings there, and tell us about. I wanted to know what the kind of subject you wanted to talk about it, and let me some tips about some topics that we want to talk about it, and we can talk next week on another day. And that is it. I thank you all. I wish you have a nice week, a nice Monday, and that is it, guys. Thank you to be here.
Thank you, bro. Have a good one, everyone. See ya.
Hey, Johnny. Thank you, man.
Have a nice
Thank
week.
you, Heitor.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you all. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes.
Thank you.
Have a
you,
great
bye.
week.
Have a great day. Don't forget to wash your hands, take a shower. It's important. It's important, guys. Really important. Bye, guys. Hey.
There we are.
O que aconteceu aquela hora?
Então,
What? Wait.